introduction. To the far left, our far left, Nate Sakar, defensive line. Benny McDonald, number 2, wide receiver. Head coach Ralph Isternia. Quarterback George Marinopoulos. Ralph, if you could just give us an overview of what you saw today, what you thought, and then we'll see if Mark or others have questions.
Yeah, I was real proud of our guys coming out. We were able to, I think, stop a little bit of their excitement, their momentum, playing at home and all that stuff, playing from their home crowd. Certainly getting that first touchdown and having them play from behind. I thought our defense played lights out. We knew that they were going to be a tough team, and they had length on the outside. Quarterback could throw the football. They had guys that could go to distance. It was going to be a challenge for us offensively to move the football against them with a lot of their man coverage scheme and their blitz packages and stuff like that. But I think our guys kept playing the next play. Something that we preach all the time is play the next play, and keep getting after it. So. Great opponent in Endicott. Coach McGonigal's got those guys playing unbelievable, and we knew that it was going to be a 4-quarter battle and come all the way down to the end, and that's exactly what happened.
Thank you, Ralph. Mark, do you have a question?
Yeah, Benny, Ralph just mentioned some of their man-to-man coverage schemes. How were you able to have some success today, particularly against some of their smaller DBs?
Honestly, just give big credit to Coach Marcella and George. George giving me some beautiful balls, just putting it up there, allowing me to make plays. And Coach Marcella just working with him every single day, how to beat the man coverage all week, going through drills. Coach I just giving me pointers and tips here and there and just allowing me to use my body over them. They're still really talented DBs, no matter the size, so I had to make sure to do what I had to do, just stick to my techniques and just follow the coaching plan, and George throwing it up to me.
George, you've done this before, but how's it feel to survive and advance to a round of the NCAA playoffs?
Yeah, it feels awesome. Really excited to be back here with these guys. Glad we could execute today against a really good Endicott team, and excited that we're going to be able to play again next week.
From your perspective, how were you able to get? Were you looking for, particularly, I think there was a few plays where Vinny had like a 5'9", 960-pound DB on him. I mean, were you looking specifically for him on some of the plays?
Yeah, when we get the matchup, we like to take advantage of it because we know we got Vinny on the outside. And we like him against all sorts of DBs, not just the guys we saw today, because we have faith that he's going to come down with it 9 times out of 10.
Nate, I think you guys held them to something like 20 rushing yards today. How were you guys successful, particularly in the run defense, stopping them?
I mean, we came in, we knew they were going to be a little smaller, but coaches preach all week, don't underestimate a team. And I think we stopped them pretty well. I mean, we didn't really run inside for the first full half. I think when they tried that, we shut them down.
These guys were old hands at the NCAA playoffs, but this is your first crack at it as a freshman. What was it like? What was the feeling like being part of this for the first time?
I mean, it was wild. I can't wait for more. I'm hungry.
Ralph, after you guys started a little bit slow the first couple of drives, bad field position, but how the offense, do you think, kind of got it going after that?
Got it going with the run game. Our offensive line was able to get on their down linemen. They were playing us in a lot of too high stuff. Which is usually a recipe for us to run the football. We had really good push by the offensive line, and running backs really ran hard, and that was key. Not only in the first half, but also in the second half. It looked like we kept getting the ball at right around the 10 or 15-yard line every single time, and we were having a little bit of trouble just kind of flipping the field. But the run game was what got it out for us, and they were able to flip the field.
The run game led by Dylan Burnett, a guy I think he'd run for like 230 yards coming into the game. Was it your intent to use him a lot, or was it just sort of the way the game flowed?
That was our intent to use him a lot. Dylan's been a guy for us that has run the ball great. The time that he's been with us, and I think he's also the type of back that the more carries that he gets into the flow, he gets into a rhythm, he starts seeing things a little bit better, and he's also a load. He's tough to bring down. He runs over his pads, and I think that's what you saw today. So that was nice to get him going.
For you, Benny, was it any more? I know all week long you guys said, well, hey, we get sent on the road, whatever, we'll win a home or away. Was there any motivation at all, or did you guys feel slighted at all, not getting a home game and having to go on the road and prove it here?
Honestly, same thing that Coach preaches to us is no matter what happens, with us getting a home game or not, we get a chance to play football again. We're just fortunate to get another guaranteed game. After that crazy win we had over Union, we're just happy to play no matter if we were here at RPI or whatever team we were supposed to play. We're just glad to be able to suit up and play again and just make sure we bring whatever we got to an opponent that's in front of us, no matter if we're home or away. So no matter, like I was saying earlier, it doesn't matter where we're at. We're going to play the best we can and make sure we get the W.
You get a second-round matchup now with Cortland, who beat Springfield.
Okay.
Have you played them? Have you played them during your tenure here?
We have not. We do have a common opponent with Ithaca, so so obviously that's that's some film that we probably have somewhere. But we know that they're probably somewhere around the top 10 team in the country, and they play fast and hard football. I have no doubt that it's going to be everything that we expect from them.
You've won tough road games before today. I mean, you beat Brockport, I think, right, a few years back. I mean, what's your mentality having to go in and play the #1 ranked team in the region?
I'm excited for the challenge. I'm excited to get back to work tomorrow and this whole week and try to climb another mountain, win another game next Saturday.
Anything else? Anybody?
I just have one real quick question for Vinny. Congratulations on everything. And I saw you have a nice moment with number 90, Samuel Pine midfield at the end. Can you speak to that real quick?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Going into the game, a lot of players like to chirp me. I'm not the person to talk. So at the end of the game, I gave my respect to him. Coming into the game, we emphasized we need to take care of number 90. He's an animal. Like, look at the stats, look at his film. Not only him, the other freshmen who won Rookie of the Year, number 9, number 0, like the team is stacked with a lot of people on defense. We knew coming into here, we couldn't took them lightly because they're very talented people. So at the end, I just said, hey, man, hell of a game, hell of a player. Regardless if you had a big impact or not, just look at what you've done all the way up until now. Like, you're going to be recognized, keep working, work hard in the offseason. And he was showing love back to me, too. So it was just showing love because at the end of the day, it's a game. At the end of the day, we just got to show love because, especially with just us two being African-American males, we're just showing love to each other. Just say, hey, man, this is just bigger than football. So we're just showing love to each other. He's a great guy, phenomenal person, hell of a player, and he's going to be really, really talented. Probably an All-American next coming years.
Appreciate you guys. Coach, congratulations
Yep.
and good luck against Cortland.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you something. I understand Matt Patricia was here today, and he helped set up your practice at Foxborough. I just wanted to ask you what that experience was like practicing in the field house.
It was the difference in turf was the first thing I realized. That turf was so nice and soft, but honestly, the hospitality was number one to me. They treated us like as if we was one of their players. Of course, Matt Patricia being an RPI alum, having the opportunity, Coach Hodge, just to phone him and just hook something up is just so amazing and so cool. We're very fortunate and very blessed to have the opportunity, and we took in the moment, just be able to ask him questions, speak to him after, and just not let that affect us in our game. We let that sit for there, but once we leave, okay, let's focus back on the game for Saturday. So.
As a Taunton guy, I assume you're a Pats fan, right?
I am.
Was that a big deal for you?
It was. I was a kid in the candy shop there. I was wicked excited to go there.
Yeah. Last couple of weeks, we've had Joe King talk to us before the Shoes game. We had Matt talk to the team before this game here, and without them coordinating anything, it was really the same exact message from both of them. So you got some great coaches there and talking about the type of player that an RPI student is, and the type of grind that they have to go through in the classroom, and then get out on the field and really grind it out on the football field. I think that speaks volumes to not only our group right here, but everyone that's come before them.
When did Matt speak to you?
Yesterday, after right when we got done with our workout.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.